Welcome everybody back to another stream of Skyrim on BeticTV. We are going to start off where we left off. Um, if you've been watching for the past couple hours, I was having some stream issues, so I'm actually going to just load up where my last save was. I didn't really lose a whole lot. I didn't do a whole lot between then and now. I killed a few wolves, turned in a few quests. Regardless, I figured it would be best to just start back here and hope my stream issues have been figured out. Because I'm just going to delete those other episodes. I don't really want any laggy streams going on. So things I did that I won't be doing again that I did on the others. I slept in this inn till the morning. I'm actually going to just head on out. I don't mind the traveling at night that much. I just didn't want to. I was trying to avoid confrontation, but I do want to get back to where we left off rather quickly. So if I remember correctly, I had just one encounter with some wolves up here, and another encounter later on that I initiated, and then an encounter with a scripted encounter with an enemy that we'll see again because it's scripted and it happens all the time. So I do know ahead of time about this, whereas last time I kind of got jumped by this guy, but this guy alright. Now where the howl came from didn't sound like where he was standing, which I don't know if that's because it was like a scripted howl. Nope, there's more up there. Let's go say hi to him. Oh, there he is. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Crazy body. So, I think that's it. It was just that one. I don't think there's another one up here. Based off the howling. And they're not going to be like guarding any loot or anything, so. Alright, continue on back on the trail. Another thing I'll be doing differently is I kind of initiated right into this quest chain. While I'll continue doing that quest chain, I want to try to make some purchases and do some enchanting and stuff like that beforehand. So if I can avoid talking to the Jarl right away, I'm going to, and see if I can just get over to the enchanting table and disenchant that helmet I have of magic on me. See if I can't get situated. I'd like to get a level up as well to try to get into this right here. It requires 25, so I doubt I'm going to be getting that. But that's the destruction 2, I think. Little when you see the spell say destruction 2. Because if I'm casting destruction 2 without this, that's going to be a whole heck of a lot of mana. Search spells overcharges effect into an even more powerful effect or version C. Or I need to get that, which I think I'm going to. That way my destruction 1 will be a lot more helpful when I dual cast them. So I can't believe that everything you see you can go to in this game. That mountain over there, I can go up there. It's just crazy to think about that. And then in the future, this is the future of gaming. If you look here and you see that star, the future of gaming is you will be able to lift off into space and go to that star, that solar system, whatever it is. That's not that far away. Our technology is still ramping pretty high on that end, and we are eventually going to get just a giant space world. Oh, let me run up to this. I don't want to miss out on this fight, because I know sometimes they'll kill him quick before I can even get a chance. So I'm gonna do double flames. That's a good tank. Whoops, didn't want to take that. Let's store that back on him.
You handle yourself well. You could make for a decent shield sister.
What's a shield sister?
An outsider, eh? Never heard of the Companions? An order of warriors. We are brothers and sisters in honor. And we show up to solve problems if the coin is good enough.
Sounds like a waste of time.
Well, nobody asked you. If you think you're better than we are, go talk to Kodlak Whitemane. See what a warrior of true metal is like.
So, for the different people that are in my stream right now, I noticed it's choppy for one of the viewers. I'm just wanting to know if it's choppy for the rest of you. Because if I'm having a difficult time trying to stream this tonight, I might just not stream, and I just don't understand why it would be choppy. I have a good connection on my speed test, and I also have a very good the normal connection when I do a test with inside my streaming software to the server that I stream to. But I don't want to waste my time recording this if even the archive video is going to be choppy as well. I don't really have anything else going on any of my machines or network right now. Then again, it is
city's closed with the dragons about.
Bright
Official
House.
business only.
They're the worst people in the world. This dragon heads for Riverwood. I must speak to the Jarl.
Riverwood's in danger too. You better go on in. You'll find the Jarl in Dragon's Reach at the top of the hill.
Alright. Well, let's get on in. Yeah, even my statistics say that I haven't dropped any frames.
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
It would
I just can't fill an order that size on my own.
it would usually display some dropped frames on that.
Men might need a Ulfric Stormcloak. Besides, Greymane would never make steel for the Legion.
Have it your way. I'll take the job, but don't expect a miracle.
So, one thing you might have saw that won't happen in a normal game, I discovered this home and I have a marker. It's because I have a mod that allows me to fast travel to homes. While this home is right next to the entrance, some homes are deep into the city, and it's nice to just fast travel right to the home rather than to the city and then run through. Which I know you could skip by content, and I try not to do that unless I'm like, well, I need to wrap it up and head out. So I only got like 5 minutes to quickly go back to home and throw some stuff there. Also, this thing is important. Let's show some active effects. We'll see that I have this disease right here, rock joint. This thing clears all diseases. And there's multiple different shrines of different gods around that you can get, and they each give their own bonus. This one gives a 4 to 5 shouts. Time between shouts is reduced, which I can't shout, but other ones will do different things. So once I find a shrine that is for mages, I'll probably use that more often. So I can have like an increased magic or reduced spell cost and such. So let's go get this initiated.
I only counsel what we should have me do. We cannot afford to act
Well,
rashly.
she's gonna.
My lord, please.
What's the meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balgruuf is not receiving visitors.
Helgen was attacked by a dragon.
Well, that explains why the guards let you in. Come on then. The Jarl will want to speak to you personally.
But first, we want to go talk to this guy. See if we can't get this enchanting table and get some stuff going on.
Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing hostilities, like the rest of the great warriors?
How do I enchant weapons and armor?
Ah, student of the craft. You'll need to start by learning an enchantment. Take an enchanted weapon or piece of armor, then use the arcane enchanter to learn its secrets. The item is destroyed in the process, so be wary. Once you know an enchantment, you'll need a filled soul gem and something to enchant. You'll use the arcane enchanter for that too. Of course, I have everything you need for sale if you have the coin.
Alright, so what have you got for? Well, I have something to
If you've got the
disenchant.
aptitude, you should join the Mages College in Winterhold.
Let's see, what was that? So use the arcane enchanter. Alright. So to enchant a item, you must know an enchantment or have a filled soul gem of power to power the enchantment. Enchantments are learned by disenchanting, destroying enchanted items. So this is how we disenchant. Boom. So again, I'm not going to wear light or heavy armor. I'm not going to wear any armor at all. Just as a magic user, I'm going to be wearing robes and hoods and stuff like that. So and a circlet. So we're going to disenchant this to get the minor magicka. Are you sure you want to destroy and learn this effect? Yes. You learned Fortify Magicka. So now I need to buy a filled soul gem from him.
It seems this damnable... I had you figured for a mage. I think you'll appreciate this.
First, I went through these spells earlier, and I bought the lightning sparks right here, so I'm going to rebuy that. And again, I was going to lay off the destruction too, because that's going to cost a ton of mana to cast those things. So just the mana versus damage isn't going to be worth those until I get high enough into the tree to reduce the cost on those. And destruction is my main tree, alteration is my secondary, and then conjuration will be my third tree that I go into once the other two are kind of solidified. I do want this, but there's no way I can afford this right now, so I mean I can afford it, but I would just use all my money. So I was kind of hoping to maybe go to the Mage Guild and see if I can get some items from there to help me out. Now let's go to miscellaneous. So since this is just going to be like the starter kind of enchantment, I'm just going to go ahead and do a lesser, because even though this would probably give it more stats, it's minor magicka anyways. When I get like major magicka or higher, I'll probably want to use a higher gem, but we'll do that. Oh, and one more. I think alteration has, or is it conjuration has soul trap? Oh, there we go, soul trap. If the target dies within 60 seconds, fill a soul gem. I actually do want this one, but I don't even know if I'd be able to cast it yet, because it's conjuration too. I might have to find a weapon or something. Are you the only wizard in Whiterun?
I believe I am, yes. Technically speaking, of course. The city is also home to a priest, priestess, an alchemist, and I'm sure others who practice. Ah, that reminds me. Speaking of alchemists, I have some frost salts for Arcadia. She asked me to obtain them for one of her potions. Would you be so kind as to deliver the frost salts for me? I'm sure Arcadia will provide some form of recompense.
Yes, I will definitely deliver those
Good.
for you.
You're clearly better suited than I am to carry out such a menial task.
Thanks. I think that was actually not a compliment. Where do I learn more about magic?
A prospective student, are you? Well, I'm afraid I'm not much good at teaching. You should try your luck at the College of Winterhold.
Alright, that's where I want to go. I don't care about the Imperials. I only care about his duties as a court wizard. And we'll leave that
You know,
alone.
if you've got the aptitude, you should join the Mages College in
I
Winterhold.
do have the aptitude. Okay, so here we go. You pick 3 things for enchanting. So item, we're going to do the copper and moonstone circlet. And, well, see, another thing is you can go pick the enhancement. I only have one, so Fortify Magicka. You pick your enhancement that you want, then you go look at the items, and it'll show you what items you can use and put that on. So I can put that on the necklace and on the. So I need to get another soul gem because I'm probably going to do the necklace as well. So you pick the item, increase Magicka by 3 points. Then you pick the soul gem, which usually will increase it, so 3 points isn't really that amazing. Definitely not compared to the 20 points that the helmet used to be. Well, that is quite awful, actually. Quite awful. I'm very bummed out that the enchantment is like that, but I do need to work on enchantment, so you can hit F to rename the item. So we will do Crappy Circlet of Magicka. I'm having some difficulties typing. There we go. That is a very crappy one. And then, whoops. Huh. How do I keep the name? Crappy Circlet of Magicka. Enter. There we go. And then R to craft it. That was a waste of money. But I did level, and that's all I really care about. So let's level up. Give ourselves. I'm probably gonna work on health like far after my Magicka is probably 200, which means I'll be level 10 before I start putting into the health. And I don't really care about stamina because I'm not going to be doing any moves for stamina and barely running. So let's get some Magicka. Let's look. Like I said, I don't think I can do this, but I can do. Yeah, it requires 20, and I have 22. But it's not letting me pick that. That's quite odd. Because I already have this. Wait a minute. I thought I already took this when I leveled up to 2. And now it's making me take it again? I don't... Oh dear. Why is that one lit up? I did not... I have to go back and watch my videos now. Oh, I can't believe that my point is over in Conjuration. Yeah, I'm definitely have to go watch the videos. I do not believe that I spent my point in that. Oh, that's really annoying that I wasted a point over there. Well, I might have to just load up from where I saved and get back to here with everything, or where I leveled up at and get back to here. I don't know. But I might have to just deal with it. Deal with my failure. Well, let's go ahead and put my newly acquired item on. Wait. I can wear my hooded brown robes or my... Okay. Now this is just silly, everyone. I have the choice between these two, but I can't wear them both. Let me tell you, being a mage is tough. So I guess I'm just going to sell that
It seems this damnable... Take a look.
thing I just made. Yeah, 64. Barely even covers the cost of the soul gem I had to buy. I can't disenchant it because I already know the spell from it, so... well, let's just dig our grave deeper and buy down to 35 gold.
You know it.
Items, apparel. Let's
Got the
check out what I look at.
You should join the mate.
Now let me guess, since this isn't hooded, I probably could have wore the circlet with this. But I wouldn't have been able to purchase this if I didn't sell the circlet, because if you saw, I barely had enough and I needed that 64. So let's continue on. Right. I gotta go talk to the Jarl.
So, you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes?
Yes, the beast is heading towards Riverwood.
By Ismir, Irileth was right. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If that dragon is lurking in the mountains...
That is a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should not...
Enough! I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best.
Little
Well
sneak.
done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service, and I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem.
Studded Imperial armor.
Is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps. Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons.
I'm gonna look at that item real quick. Maybe I can disenchant it. Nope, just regular sold studded Imperial armor. He hasn't picked sides. He's not sided with the Stormcloak, but he has Imperial armor to give me. I mean, that right away says he acquired the Imperial armor from a dead Imperial. Oh, look at those books. I need to read those to give you all the option to see what's in them all.
Farengar, I think I've found someone who can help you with your dragon project. Go ahead and fill her in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there.
What does this have to do with dragons?
Ah, no mere brute mercenary, but a thinker. Perhaps even a scholar? You see, when the stories of dragons began to circulate, many dismissed them as mere fantasies, rumors, impossibilities. One sure mark of a fool is to dismiss anything that falls outside his experience as being impossible. But I began to search for information about dragons. Where had they gone all those years ago? And where were they coming from?
So what do you need me to do?
I learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone, said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself.
Do you mean this old stone that I happened to get when I was there?
Ah, the dragon stone of Bleak Falls Barrow. You already found it. You are cut from a different cloth than the usual brutes the Jarl foists on me.
So about my reward.
You'll have to see the Jarl about that. Maybe his steward Avenici. I'm sure one of them will pay you appropriately.
Farengar.
I love that run.
Farengar, you need to come at once. A dragon's been sighted nearby. You should come too.
A dragon? How exciting. Where was it seen? What was it doing?
I'd take this a bit more seriously if I were you. If a dragon decides to attack Whiterun, I don't know if we can stop it. Let's go.
That guard's like, and you'll have my sword.
So, Irileth tells me you came from the Western Watchtower?
Yes, my lord.
Oh,
Tell him what
he's
you
the one
told
that
me
came from the tower.
about the dragon.
Oh, that's right. We saw it coming from the south. It was fast. Faster than anything I've ever seen.
What did it do? Is it attacking the Watchtower?
No, my lord. It was just circling overhead when I left. I never ran so fast in my life. I thought it would come after me, for sure.
Good work, son. We'll take it from here. Head down to the barracks for some food and rest. You've earned it. Irileth, you'd better gather some guardsmen and get down there.
I've already ordered my men to muster near the main gate.
Good. Don't fail me. There's no time to stand on ceremony, my friend. I need your help again. I want you to go with Irileth and help her fight this dragon. You survived Helgen, so you have more experience with dragons than anyone else here. But I haven't forgotten the service you did for me in retrieving the Dragon Stone for Farengar. As a token of my esteem, I have instructed Avenici that you are now permitted to purchase property in the city. And please, accept this gift from my personal armory.
I should come along. I
Ching.
would very much like to see this dragon.
Boots of resist
No.
shock.
I can't afford to risk both of you. I need you here working on ways to defend the city against these dragons.
As you command.
One last thing, Irileth. This isn't a death or glory mission. I need to know what we're dealing with.
Don't worry, my lord. I'm the very soul of caution.
Yeah, sure. I guess I never understood having any of the resists, but I guess as a mage, resist
They say
shock
Helgen
would
got hit by a
be the best one to have because it hits you and your mana supply. So, even though it's just light armor, I wanted to stay with simple boots like non-armor boots. So maybe I'll have to disenchant this as well. We'll deal with that after. Now I need to get to the front of the gates.
Regan's like this talk of dragons, world gone mad, I'd say.
Alright, well, let's hope I don't have any
The gods in Dragonreach say you
issues fighting the dragon this time.
Pink.
If so, I might have to save the
You know
game
what's wrong with these days?
up here and then continue the playthrough during a better time of day where I know my internet speed will not be hindered. I'm also thinking of upping my internet plan to the next one higher.
Here's the situation.
Just to get
A
better
dragon
upload
is
speed.
attacking the Western Watchtower.
A dragon? Now we're in for it.
You heard right. I said a dragon. I don't much care where
What is it?
came from or who
Dragons?
sent it. What I do know is
Uh.
it has made the mistake of attacking Whiterun.
Oh, that was hilarious.
Outcast,
Sorry.
How could we fight a dragon?
That's a fair question. None of us have ever seen a dragon.
We're talking
before.
about dragons and the guard's
Face
like,
one in battle.
what is it?
We are
Dragons?
honor bound to fight it.
What is
Even
that?
if we fail, this dragon is threatening our homes, our families. Could you call
What does the
yourself
symbol
Lord
stand?
on
What
this
that-
monster?
what
Are you
that
going to let me
means?
face this thing alone?
No, no,
so dead.
Housecar.
But it's more than
I'll have
our
to look
honor
into
at
that.
stake here.
I didn't even notice
Think of
that
it.
there ever.
The first dragon seen in Skyrim since
It
the
looks,
last
it
age.
almost looks like the Harry Potter
Of killing it is ours.
um,
If you're with me,
Horcrux. I don't even know how to pronounce it.
shall we go
the staff, the cloak,
Damn right.
and the something else, or the wand, the cloak, and something else. Oh crux, I can't even think what it's called. Oh yeah, let's get out of here. So I'll get an autosave here, and I'll do a save down on the road right before she talks to us again. That way, if I run into any frame rate issues, I'll just start from there again when everything is much better with the internet. I do know I need an upgrade on my processor for my computer. I know everything else on my computer has been upgraded except for the processor, so that may help a little bit in the future as well. I really want to play a Kahit. I don't know if it's a Khajiit or a Kahit. Probably Khajiit. I really want to play one of those cat people. Just because they're outsiders all over the place here. You see them sitting outside and maybe inside, rarely, but they're, you know, just traders and everything. I'd probably try to do like a very high on barter speech and just, you know, being very good at like wait, excuse me real quick. Is there even a tree for that stuff? Don't hit the down arrow. It takes you out of it. Painting, smithing, heavy armor block, 201, archer, light, sleep. I guess speech, that's it? I don't even know how you would... Oh, I know. I could do a caster. Maybe a dagger wielding caster that is enchanting. Or, sorry, illusion. So illusion would be a specialty, a speech would be another specialty, and maybe like crafting and such, so basically making a lot of money. Well, that hasn't changed. I'm gonna do a save right here.
No signs of any dragon right now, but it sure looks like he's been here. I know it looks bad, but we've got to figure out what happened. And if that dragon is still skulking around somewhere. Spread out and look for survivors. We need to know what we're dealing with.
And here's one of my DLCs I have coming up. This is a official one from Valve. It's quite entertaining. That's Space Core. I'll go check him out a little later. Well, I get stuck on this all the time coming up the stairs.
No, get back. It's still here somewhere. Crocky and Todd just got grabbed when they...
So what do I want to use on him? Probably just going to use, oh, I guess the staff in one hand. Oh, I forgot to learn my sparks. And favorite that. I'm kind of bummed that I spent that point in Conjuration, especially since that's the third tree that I wanted to specialize in. I mean, if I can go find some kind of way to reset my skills, I'll do that and just quickly put the 2 into the destruction, because especially if I go rewatch the video and I see that I'm in the destruction tree when I spend the point and it spent it over there, and that's just a bug that needs to be we'll make that our ability in case he starts shooting flames at us.
Where's this dragon? Quickly now!
I don't know.
Oh yeah, I have the spell, the mage,
Save us. Here he comes
the
again.
robe on that will allow me to regenerate 50% faster. So I can actually put my armor on. Alright, so use my magic first, then the staff.
Well,
Back to magic.
another magic squash with you.
I'll try not to alt tab at all this time. Oh dear. That didn't even hurt me. Awesome. Actually, I'm going to... double spark or spark flames? I'll try double spark real quick. Yeah, I don't want none of that.
Guide me!
That was like a head first dive into the ground. Is he landing? No, and I can't get any hits, I don't think, when he's just floating above like that. Alright, let's run in. Nope, 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 you're not gonna bite me, dude. And he turned right towards me. I am not letting him get a chance to swallow me whole. That's a one-hit kill when he does that. Are you kidding? I was behind. Oh, maybe it was the fire from that tree. I thought I was hidden from him. Yep. Nope. Nope. Wow, this is a lot better with this robe. Definitely worth the money that I spent on it. Okay, so we saw about how much damage that did. So let's do a cross between flames and sparks and see how much damage that does. Because apparently flames is supposed to increase damage taken.
Slay the dragon.
Yeah, I would if you would allow me to come in and out. Nope, 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 nope. That dude was wanting to eat me. Oh jeez. I need resist fire is what I need. I can't get around the side of him. There we go. Get some potions. We'll do some magicka. Throw this sucker on for the end. Jeez. I get upset at games that have bugs and issues like that. The fact that he was able to just quickly turn and shoot fire all over me that quick. But he's dead, and I'm very happy. Hopefully that wasn't a choppy battle fight and I don't have to do it again.
What's happening?
Everybody, get back!
Excuse me while I suck the soul out of this thing. Use the shouts section of the magic menu to equip your unrelenting force shout. More tutorial. Huh. Ah, poor guys. So these sell for quite a lot, which I'll be selling for quite a lot. Light armor. Alright. Alright, I just got some intel from
I can't believe it. You're Dragonborn.
Dragonborn? What do you mean?
In the very oldest tales, back from when there were still dragons in Skyrim, the Dragonborn would slay dragons and steal their power. That's what you did, isn't it? Absorb the dragon's power.
I don't know what happened to me.
There's only one way to find out. Try to shout. That would prove it. According to the old legends, only the Dragonborn can shout without training, the way the dragons do.
I'm like imagining just this guy, usually you have to unlock these, but it automatically spends the dragon point on it. But I'm just imagining this guy just like trying to shout like, rah, rah, you know, like getting frustrated, and then finally he's like,
Those born with the dragon
rah.
like old
There we go.
I've never heard of Tiber Septim killing any dragons.
There weren't any dragons then, idiot. They're just coming back now for the first time in forever. But the old tales tell of the Dragonborn who could kill dragons and steal their power. You must be one.
What do you say, Irileth? You're being awfully quiet. Come on, tell us. Do you believe?
Do I actually have to shout against them?
Some of you would be better off.
No, it's marked. I used it. Report back to the Jarl.
Flapping your gums on matters you don't know anything about. Here's a dead dragon, and that's something I definitely understand. Now we know what to kill. But I don't need some little.
Wish I could take
Someone who can put down a dragon.
take the skulls. It'd be nice to build like a nice dragon skull shrine.
I've been all across Tamriel. I've seen
So.
plenty of things just as outlandish as this. I'd advise you all to trust in the strength of your sword arm over tales and legends.
That was shouting, what you just did. Must be. You really are Dragonborn then.
I guess I am Dragonborn. Now what do we do?
That was the hairiest fight I've ever been in, and I've been in more than a few. I don't know about this Dragonborn business, but I'm sure glad you're with us. You better get back to Whiterun right away. Jarl Balgruuf will want to know what happened here.
Yes, right away after I go inspect this over here for you guys. So I did get some intel from one of my viewers that that I did in fact spend the point in the conjuration tree. What happened is I spent it in the destruction, and then I think that's when I died by, I don't know, the vampire or whatever it was. Something killed me, and then when I leveled up again, I accidentally spent the point in conjuration. So I will try to look for a way to refund that and put it back into destruction where it should be.
Go to space. Around here somewhere. Keep looking. Hey, level up speech. Talk people into going to space. Plenty of room. Space, trial. Put the system on trial. In space. Space system. On trial. Guilty. Not being in space. Go to space jail.
Very nice.
Wanna go home?
I will take that. Now we will head back. I'm very happy about that. That was pretty successful. After battling with everything, I know that my stream has been a little choppy. I'm doing pretty good, small guy. You mind letting me know if how my stream is right now? I know I've been battling some issues with it being a little choppy, although my speed tests have been good and my streaming tests have been good. Every test I can run has said that it should be good, but apparently one of my viewers has reported that the video is choppy, but the sound is not. So I don't know if that's my frames per second that I need to adjust. And the other strange thing, I don't really know if I need to adjust anything because all the settings are the same from when I started in my first two videos. Okay. My first two videos seem fine. There we go. Alright. Well, might have to look into what's going on, why it's being running into this choppy issue. I don't like streaming and then having videos in my archive that are not enjoyable to watch because people might not want to watch them, and if they skip them, they're going to miss some content that they might need to continue on the playlist and such. So after I turn this in right up here, I might take a break and see if I can look into that again. Get my reward for defeating the dragon. And I do not want to buy the house here. That is strange. Alright.
This was as stupid as a feud with Clan Greymane.
Alright. It might just be my computer then. I can try maybe dropping my frames for streaming, but I can't really tell. It doesn't look that choppy on my end from first view. From my first-hand view. But when I watched the archives, it definitely was a lot different than what I'm seeing. So I will probably need to upgrade my CPU to hopefully get around that. On my sorry, I never really saw Skyrim on any of the consoles. I don't know what it looks like. But on my main playthrough for my main character, I'm pretty much doing everything all over that I can possibly do.
Summons. What else could it mean? The Greybeards.
We were just talking about you. My brother needs a word with you.
So what happened at the watchtower? Was the dragon there?
The watchtower was destroyed, but we killed the dragon.
I knew I could count on Irileth, but there must be more to it than that.
Turns out I'm something called a Dragonborn.
Dragonborn? What do you know about the Dragonborn?
Only that when the dragon died, I absorbed some kind of power from it.
So it's true. The Greybeards really were summoning you.
The Greybeards?
Masters of the Way of the Voice. They live in seclusion high on the slopes of the throat of the world.
Huh. What does the Greybeards want with me?
The Dragonborn is said to be uniquely gifted in the voice. The ability to focus your vital essence into a thum, or shout. If you really are Dragonborn, they can teach you how to use your gift.
Didn't you hear the thundering sound as you returned to Whiterun? That was the voice of the Greybeards, summoning you to High Hrothgar. This hasn't happened in centuries, at least. Not since Tiber Septim himself was summoned when he was still Talos of Atmora.
Rungar, calm yourself. What does any of this Nord nonsense have to do with our friend here? Capable as she may be, I don't see any signs of her being this, Dragonborn.
Nord nonsense. Why, you puffed up ignorant. These are our sacred traditions that go back to the founding of the First Empire.
Hrongar, don't be so hard on Avenici.
I meant no disrespect, of course. It's just that, what do these Greybeards want with her?
That's the Greybeard's business, not ours. Whatever happened when you killed that dragon, it revealed something in you, and the Greybeards heard it. If they think you're Dragonborn, who are we to argue? You'd better get up to High Hrothgar immediately. There's no refusing the summons of the Greybeards.
What specs would I recommend for Skyrim for PC? That I actually do not know.
To climb the 7,000 steps again.
I have the specs of my computer posted on my YouTube channel, so anyone can go there and look there. And mine runs it pretty much on Ultra, I think, is fairly well. I may need to lower down my spell effects though.
No matter. Go to High Hrothgar. Learn what the Greybeards can teach you. You've done a great service for me and my city, Dragonborn. By my right as Jarl, I name you Thane of Whiterun.
Right.
It's the greatest honor that's within my power to grant. I assign you Lydia as a personal housecarl, and this weapon from my armory to serve as your badge of office. I'll also notify my guards of your new title. Wouldn't want them to think you're part of the common rabble, now would we? We are honored to have you as Thane of our city, Dragonborn. Back to business, Proventus. We still have a city to defend.
Yes, my lord.
Alright. Back to business. Let's see if I can off these bone. Oh. Is he not here? Where did he go? Is he back here? I wanted to see if I can get rid of these dragon bones and such. One day I'm just gonna have to go in here and scrub through all these books for you guys, but I don't think I want to do that right now. It's quite a lot of them. I need to find... oh, there he is.
Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing hostilities, like spells and incantations for those with the talent to guess them.
Nope. He does not want to... I will sell him that.
You know, if you've got the
he does not want to buy it.
You should join
so...
the Mages College in Winter.
Oh.
The Jarl has appointed me to be your housecarl. It's an honor to serve you.
There we go. Follow me, I need your help.
Lead the way.
So this is gonna be the girl that's with me.
I'm right behind you.
I need to trade some things with you.
I am sworn to carry your burdens.
Lady, I'm going to give you a better weapon probably than you have. Oh, I can't give it to her? Wait, I'm in peril. Yeah, because I'm not going to be using this. So I was hoping I could give this to her. Whoops. Give. Yep, there we go. Now she's going to be a little badass with the axe. I think those specs are 3.4 gigahertz, 4-core Intel, 8GB RAM, Radeon HD 8570. I believe that will do fairly well. All those stats seem quite fine. I have a 2.4 gigahertz chip and 16 gigabytes of RAM, and I'm running a GeForce 660. So I don't think you'll have a problem with those stats. Yeah, it does sound pretty good. I'm just trying to get down here and see if I can sell this stuff. Oh, so yeah, I'm not going to be buying the house in this place. I'd like to get a house over in the Mage, or just get my hold set up.
You there. We're looking for someone in Whiterun. We'll pay good money for information.
Well, what are you looking for?
A foreigner in these lands. Redguard, like us. She's likely not using her true name. We will pay for any information regarding her location. We are not welcome here in Whitehall, so we will be in Rorikstead if you learn anything.
Why are you looking for this
It's
person?
none of your concern. All you need to know is that we're paying for information. If that doesn't interest you, feel free to walk away.
Alright, who are you looking for again?
We're looking for a fugitive who comes from Hammerfell. A Redguard woman. She may be somewhere in this city.
Alright.
She cannot hide from us forever.
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More. Take a look.
Will you buy my dragon bone? Nope, she will buy this. And the studded armor.
Don't forget to check inside
So there's
the shop.
one last person to check with to sell this. I really need the gold. So, let's see. This guy, I think, will buy him.
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have any questions. Everything's for sale, my friend. Take a look.
What do you got for sale? Or more, like, more to the point where you buy. Yep, see, so he'll buy this. 83, I'll take it. 165 each. Nice. I'm gonna keep the space score just because it's kind of funny to have. Because I know you can take it out and hold it and it'll talk to you. Alright, so I'll keep those in case I ever need them. I'll keep those. Yep, we're good. Alright.
Do come back.
Oh, I gotta get used to having this girl following me around. I have a feeling I'm gonna accidentally kill her because, you know.
You know nothing. Nothing of our struggles, our suffering.
Nothing? And what of my son, hmm? What of Thorold? Is he nothing? So don't talk to me about suffering.
Your son chose his side and he chose poorly, and now he's gone. Such is the way of war. The sooner you accept his loss, the better.
I will never accept his death. My son still lives. I feel it in my heart. So tell me, Battlehorns, where is he? Where are you holding my Thorold?
Do you believe this old
Treat yourself and your kin to a choice cut of steak.
Oh, what a bunch of jerks.
Why, I've got him in my cellar. He's my prisoner. Face it, coward. Your stupid son is dead. He died a Stormcloak traitor. And you best keep your mouth shut before you suffer the same.
Come on, Father. There's nothing more to be said here.
Alright. What I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this as my stopping point. I need to find some things out why my stream is choppy. I need to find out what to do about that point I accidentally spent in the other tree, and you know, some other things. Thank you for joining me on BeticTV. Please look for my future streams, and as always, have fun gaming.